Guys, I have two stories for you today. Our first story is basically an abuse story. I won't get into the gritty details, but it's pretty insane. After that, I have another story for you, and it's Am I the a-hole telling my parents to pay me back my college tuition if they want a relationship? My name's Mr. Reddito. If you're new to the channel, I present daily videos of some of the most dramatic, soap opera-worthy stories found on the World Wide Web. Let's get right into it. I'm 26 female and lost my biological father when I was 6 due to a car accident. He died when he was 35. 3 years later, my mother met and married my now stepfather, John. He always treated me like his own daughter and adopted me when I was 11. I always call him Dad or Daddy, because for me, he is my dad. He raised me. I'm engaged to my fiancé, Ashton, who's 27. We both visited my parents last week. My father had shoulder pain, so I gave him a quick massage to relieve his pain. The whole evening, my fiancé acted really weird. He was distant and did not speak much to me. Even my mother asked if he was okay. When we drove home, I talked to him and asked if everything was fine. He told me he felt uncomfortable when I massaged my dad's shoulders and gave him a kiss on his cheek. He wanted me to cut my father out of our lives. I told him in no way I would do this because he's my father. Ashton responded, "No, he isn't. Your father's dead." Then he added that John was a criminal and a pedophile for kissing and hugging when I was a child because he's not my real dad. I started crying and told him to stop the car. He didn't, and we drove home in silence. At home, I packed my stuff in a bag and wanted to leave, but he locked me up in our bedroom. Instantly, I called my best friend who lives 15 minutes away. She told me to wait for her. After 15 minutes, she texted me and told me that she was in our garden and got the ladder, which was also there. I climbed with the bag out the window as fast as we could and sprinted to her car and drove away. She parked the car some houses away so my fiancé would not notice. The next day, I had plenty of messages and missed calls from Ashton asking me where I was. I didn't answer. Since then, I'm staying at my friend's house. Ashton figured out where I was and tried talking to me, but my friend told him to leave. It really confused me why he knew where I was because he did not ask any of my other friends or parents. So, me and my friend checked my phone and found a spy app. I have no idea what I should do. I really love Ashton, but he wants me to cut my father out of my life. What should I do? Quick update. Thank you for your advice. I decided to leave Ashton. Tomorrow, in fact. I will get some of my stuff, clothes, and a picture of me and my bio dad, because that's the one and only thing I have of him. When he's at work, I'll go. My friend and her boyfriend will go with me also, and I'm gonna update again. Okay, guys, here's the update again. Wow, this blew up. Thank you for all the advice. Anyways, my friend, and her boyfriend went to my house. We left my phone at their place, so if he still can track it down, he'll think I'm there. I thought he was at work because he wasn't home, and I was able to get some of my stuff. When we were leaving, he suddenly arrived. Seems like he was not at work after all. He tried grabbing me and said he's sorry and wanted to talk, but I ignored him and just wanted to go. After he tried again, me and my friend's boyfriend held him down and told him to stop. I got in the car and my friend and her boyfriend joined and we drove away. I also went to buy a new phone and changed my number. I contacted my parents and they were shocked. My dad said he'll talk to one of his lawyer friends and we'll go to the police to get a restraining order. Run like the wind, says one person. Guys, I cannot believe the audacity of this guy. He seems seriously manipulative, and I got so many red flags from reading this. The fact that he's being so weird about the relationship with the man who literally raised OP since she was 6. I don't know. I just think that this guy's being a jerk, presenting so many red flags, and she needs to run like the wind. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section down below. I love reading all your input and seeing your stories that you have similar experiences with. So drop those down below. There's still one more story, and I want to read the title for you. It says, "Am I the a-hole telling my parents to pay me back my college tuition if they want a relationship?" I can't wait to present this one as it gets pretty wild. Okay, let's get right into it. I was raised by parents who believed religiously and culturally in rigid gender roles. Dad should work, mom should stay home with the kids. I'm the only girl and I have 3 brothers. Because of their expectation, I'd stay home with kids and they never valued my education, educational achievements, or emphasized things beyond domestic skills. I'm the second youngest, and by the time I was in high school, my 2 older brothers have gone to college off another choice, with my parents fully covering tuition, books, and off-campus apartments, and other living expenses. They eventually did the same for my younger brother, and I was told I was not allowed to apply for college. I did so in secret and got accepted with a partial scholarship. I did not tell them I was moving out until a week before I left, with essentially nothing but what a few friends gave to me and their parents bought them for college. I took engineering and had to work and take on debt and struggle. My parents and I have barely spoken for years. I'm married now and expecting our first child, and they asked to meet up. We met at a park and they said that they were, quote, "sorry if they caused me pain, but would like a relationship now." I asked them specifically what they were sorry for. They wouldn't elaborate and just said they wanted to move forward. I said, yeah, that's not sufficient. In the end, I said they could prove they were sorry by forwarding me the $100,000 my degree and college expenses cost, just like they did for my brothers. My mom burst into tears and my dad said I wasn't being serious and I just left. Since then, I've been getting calls from my brother telling me I'm being immature and hurtful. I don't think so at all. Guys, I have a strong opinion on this story. I have to say not the a-hole, and actually, I think it's admirable what OP did. How she handled herself, was able to make herself a future, go to school even though there was debt, still get a partial scholarship, and get to be part of a family now and have a baby on the way. Go OP, hooray! Guys, drop your stories down below if you have any similar situations you would like to share. That's going to wrap up all the content for today. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, check out my Instagram in the description below, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'll catch you in the next one.